Folks, what does it mean to be an American? You know, there's a lot of people running around claiming to be an American, but are you really an American?
That I actually felt retarded, like really retarded.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I brushed my teeth retarded. I rode bus retarded.
Damn.
In a weird way, I had to sort of just free myself up to believe that it was okay to be stupid or dumb.
To be a moron.
Yeah.
To be moronical.
Exactly. To be a moron.
An imbecile.
Yeah.
Like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
And obviously, as a Cold War vet, I'm rather incensed by that. You know, I don't go for that. No can do. We're just going to talk a little bit. We're just going to talk. So let's get into it.
That should be Vonhelton's theme song, don't you think? That fits more of what Vonhelton's videos in this creepy stuff he plays.
My relative down the road here fought in the Vietnam War. I fought in the Cold War.
What fighting did you do? You went to boot camp, you went to AIT, and then you got washed out. There's no fighting. You didn't fight in the Cold War. You were in during the Cold War, and you washed out during the Cold War. That's it.
My relative back here fought in Desert Storm, Desert Shield. Got a relative over in California, high-ranking Air Force officer. I've got relatives in the FBI, CIA, NSA, and Homeland Security. In fact, my entire family is a military family, pretty much, on both sides, on my dad's side and my mom's side. All right. What did we fight for? I mean, seriously, let's think about this critically. What did my cousin down there in Vietnam, what did me in the Cold War, what did my...
Let's not forget, Vonhelton, you washed out. You're RA3. You didn't fight in the Cold War. You washed out in the Cold War, okay? Get it straight.
My cousin here in Desert Shield, what are we fighting for? That was a song back in the 60s, you know. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, what are we fighting for?
You didn't fight for nothing, Vonhelton. So quit your lying, okay? You're stealing valor from your own relatives, is what you're doing. You're not a hero. You didn't fight. You just went in. You didn't make it. You got washed out. Sorry about your luck.
You know, that was actually a song back in the 60s. So what are we fighting for? Are we fighting to allow the government to have more power over us and to take more of our liberty? May the gods forbid. May the gods forbid. Because that's not what we're fighting for. That's never been what we've been fighting for. That has never been what we've been fighting for. What are we fighting for? Are we fighting for the government to literally come in our homes and tell us how to raise our children, how to live our lives, what we can eat, what we can't eat, how we're to keep our house, and when we're able to keep it, and when we ain't able to keep it, and what did Jefferson say?
We are the Jeffersons.
What did Jefferson say?
She was right the first time, Mr. Jefferson.
Jefferson said, y'all gonna wake up one day and the very property you live on is going to be stolen from you by the banks.
He never said that. Tell us where he said that, Vonhelton. You make up your own history, and that's your proof? You dummy.
Yeah, what do we got now? Oh, every motherfucker and listening to the sound of my voice has got what to pay? A mortgage. Not to mention property taxes. Tell me, folks, does property tax go away?
That's true, Vonhelton. A lot of us have to pay mortgages. We can't all be lucky like you and sponge off our mom. And a lot of us have to pay taxes. We can't be lucky like you and sponge off the taxpayers and then bitch about it. You know what hypocrisy means, Vonhelton? Because you're part of the problem, not the solution.
But we're going to sit here and thinking we Americans. Well, some of us out here are.
You're the real American who doesn't work, refuses to work, or refuses to get a job, begs for money, and takes and sponges off the taxpayers. But the rest of us who work and pay taxes, we're not Americans because we don't agree with every viewpoint that Vonhelton has. Someone needs to bitch slap Vonhelton. Really. Idiot.
Pardon me. They're going to get out there and say, oh, we're Americans. The fuck you are. The fuck you are. Founding fathers would never condone fascism, communism, or Islam. Ever. Well, hell, the founding fathers were at war with Islam, for fuck's sake.
You know what the founding fathers would tell you, Vonhelton? To get a job. You're the one who sucks off the government. You're the socialist. You have a lot of nerve to spew your crap, Vonhelton, when you're guilty. You're guilty of being a socialist because you live off welfare. So welfare is there to help people who need it. You don't need it. You could get a job. You just refuse to get a job, and you want the rest of us taxpayers to pay for your way, and you want to sit here and bitch about it and whine and cry.
Ideology of pure death and hate. And we're going to kiss its ass like good little puppets, like good little lackeys. Are you a good little puppet today, motherfucker? Kissing Muslim ass, kissing the enemy's ass? Well, Vaughn, what the hell is cavorting with the enemy? I'm glad you asked. Cavorting with the enemy is treason. We are at war with Islam, dumbass. We've been at war with them since 1776.
At war with Islam, you brain-dead moron. Congress has to declare war, and there is no declaration of war against a religion. The United States is based on freedom of religion, not going to war with religions that Vonhelton doesn't agree with and Vonhelton wants to hate. See, this is really Vonhelton's hatred. He hated gays, and now that gays are part of pop culture, now he can't do that. He's hated blacks. He still does, but he doesn't admit to it. But Vonhelton has to hate somebody. He has to pick a group to hate. Now, we know that not all Muslims are bad. There are a bad element within Islam today, radical Islam. But people like Vonhelton feed into radical Islam, so he's part of that problem. And Muslims are not. I served in the Cold War with Muslims. Vonhelton washed out of the Cold War. A lot of Muslims are fighting over there in Iraq and Afghanistan, and a lot of Muslims died in 9/11. So why don't you quit your lying, Vonhelton? You don't know anything about Islam. You're just a hater, and you just pick that group to hate. And you're making death threats and hate. You make hate videos. Your videos about Islam are hate videos. This is a hate video that I'm commentating on of yours. My video is not a hate video. My video is a truth video, and your video is a hate video because you lie about a group of people. That's what haters do. You're a hater, Vonhelton. That's all you are. You're part of the problem, not part of the solution.
So if you get in my face and tell me you love Muslims and that your best friend is a Muslim and that you kiss a Muslim ass, guess what that makes you? That makes you a fucking traitor. You are a traitor. That yellow tassel around our flag is there for a reason. And you're committing high treason by cavorting with the enemy.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm out there saying they're American when they ain't American at all. Not American at all. Government's still doing it. When the government can tell you what to do in your own fucking home, that's not liberty. There's no fucking way in hell that's liberty. And the founding fathers, if they were here, would never tolerate that shit. Ever. Ever. They would never tolerate it. At least some of you out there know who the fuck Custer was, but do you know why he fought? Do you know what Sitting Bull did to piss Custer off? I bet some of you don't even know that. And this is a Cherokee Indian saying this shit. You know, Sitting Bull wasn't exactly a nice guy. You might want to Google what he done. Anyway.
The only history you know is the bit that you make up. You don't know nothing about Sitting Bull and the whole situation there. what happened was these people were being pushed off their land. They were being treated like animals, not being able to live and hunt on the land that they've lived all their lives through generations after generations. And here a group of people come over and just push them off their land, and they're supposed to be happy about it. And they're pushed off the land they can't even hunt or farm or anything on, and try to even make a living. So they pushed them into a corner. They backed them into a corner, basically. You're an idiot and you don't even know history, Vonhelton. And you claim to be, I'm a red man, but you don't even support your own race, then, you idiot.
What am I saying? What I'm saying is that there's a lot of people out there think they're an American and they're not. You've been deceived. Literally.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Because children is what preserves our nation. Not a bunch of fucking illegals coming across the border who can't stand the Constitution and who hate America.
Listen to yourself, Vonhelton. Why would people come over here, risk everything to come over this country if they hate it? Oh, I hate that place. I'm going to go there and live. You're so stupid, Vonhelton.
No, what preserves America is Americans having children and being taught to love this country and to preserve what? Say it with me, class. Liberty.
Sort of fool my mind into believing that it wasn't retarded. And by the end of the whole thing, I was like, wait a minute, you know? I flushed so much out, how am I going to jumpstart it up again? It's just like...
And then you want to get in my face and call me a nutter, call me crazy, call me stupid? Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Fuckface. First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
You'll fuck yourself.
A pan-Pacific bullshit power play you're trying to pull here, but Asia, Jack, is my territory. So whatever you're thinking, you better think again. Otherwise, I'm going to have to head down there.
I mean, seriously.
And I will rain down on a godly fucking firestorm upon you. You're gonna have to call the fucking United Nations and get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying you. I am talking scorched earth, motherfucker. I will massacre you. I will fuck you up.
Son of a bitch. Even in this convoluted reality, the American history is not going to deviate too much. Thankfully.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, in this reality, we got the FBI running around calling the Founding Fathers terrorists. Have you read that yet? Yeah, Google that. FBI calls Founding Fathers terrorists. Put that in a Google search.
About what?
You serious? You don't know? Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Ain't no way the Founding Fathers would have supported Karl Marx's ideologies. And let's not forget, folks, Karl Marx is a fucking nutter. They used to make cartoons about his ass.
So what you're saying is, Vonhelton, they make cartoons out of someone that makes them a nutter. Huh, I wonder who else they make cartoons out of.
Let's make this super simple, okay? Before I get out of here, let's make this super simple. I see it's late. Let's make this super simple. All right, where even a moron could figure this out. All right. Before you engage in something, stop and think: would the Founding Fathers approve of this? Okay.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.